Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that? That is Roberto and his crew. And they are here this morning. That can only mean one thing. They're getting started on the outdoor stalls today. Good morning, Dee Dee. Guess what? There is something big happening over yonder at the barn. It sure is. I just walked by Loretta. She can't... Oh, she just saw me. Dadgummit. I thought I could get by without her seeing me. Good morning, boss lady. Sorry about your next door neighbors over there. Loretta's like having that upstairs neighbor that likes to dance at 12:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. It is a joyful morning this morning. Lots of sounds. Isn't it, Bandit? We're fixing to get you guys, okay? We're fixing to get you. We're getting y'all. Yes, we are. Goodness, girl. Even though Loretta's mad, the boss lady's first. Here you go, Peach. Now, whew, that quieted things down just a bit, didn't it? All right, Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie's over here waiting on me. Here you go, girl. All right, guys, y'all come on. Let's get yours. You will get in trouble. So for those that may not know, or those that didn't catch it, we are planning on building outdoor stalls that mimic our indoor stalls in the new barn, which means that each animal will also have an outdoor stall as well as an indoor stall, which means each breed of animal will have an indoor stall as well as an outdoor stall. And the main reason that we want to keep them separated for the most part on the outside is because of feeding. As you guys know, or if you don't know, each breed of our animal gets their own specific feed. The only exception right now is Mildred. And again, we got that okayed by someone that has a degree in animal science and is a cattle farmer. And that'll just make feeding so much easier and less stressful for the animals and for us. And I can't wait to see what it looks like. The only animals that won't have a stall are the cattle, Moody and Mildred. But remember, they got their own shelter. We had their own house built, so the Moo Mansion is for them. But they will have access to the barn if need be. If one of them got sick or something happened and they needed to go in the barn, we can do that as well. All right, big fella. Let's get you fixed up. Come on, Mr. Top. Come on, buddy. I'll bring you guys some minerals here in just a minute. Everybody some minerals this morning. Hey, Tipper. Here you go, buddy. So let's give Nudie and the boys some minerals as well this morning. All right, gentlemen. Lap it up. I see you, Mojo. I see you, Big Mo. Now, I don't know if I've gotten into great detail about the stalls, but we want them to be wooden like the inside, but the only difference is we're gonna have them stained the same color as we did the barn doors. And one little change we made is that we're gonna put fencing, like wire fencing, welded wire fencing, mesh wire fencing, first before the boards go up, similar like we had at Little Cog, our old farm, except this will be done by a professional and look way better than what me and Brooke did. Hey, but we tried. We absolutely tried. But that fencing over there, it was all bowed out and pushed out, but it did work. It worked. It did its job. But this probably gonna look a whole lot better. So we had a little decision we had to make on the stall itself. And the decision we were having trouble deciding on is that should we do 3 rails or 4 rails? So we're gonna ask Roberto, before he gets full-fledged started on putting the rails up, let us look at 3 versus 4, and we're gonna decide which way we wanna go. I'm kind of leaning towards the 4 rails. Brooke seems to be leaning towards the 3 rails. So visually seeing it will be the deciding factor. I'm a visual person. I got to see it, and I'd rather see it in person versus a picture or something like that. So this is gonna help out a lot in that mode. All right, stand back, buddy. You're not gonna like this. Stand back. By the way, bracelets are still working, y'all. I have left 0 waterers on since Brooke put the bracelets on the faucets. 0. So I'm batting 1,000 in like 2 months now, I think. It works. That's all I can tell you. It does work. Hey Nugget, you see what they're doing over there at the barn? Yes sir, Roberto and his crew are wide open over there, buddy. We just moved the chicken tractor, and moving it with a canopy was a breeze. All I had to do was just pull up the 2 posts, take the straps off, or actually take the straps off first, pull up the 2 posts, move everything, put the poles back in, and restrap it. We've only made 2 changes, and that was because of you guys. Y'all suggested this, and it was brilliant. Number 1, I set the T-post at an angle to help with tension, so it's not pulling the pole over as far. And I got one side of the canopy lower than the other side. A lot of y'all suggested to make one side lower than the other. That way rain won't get caught in the middle and create a big sag in the middle. So I did do that this time. And thank y'all. You guys are awesome. All right, y'all. I just got a text from Roberto, and they are finished with the stalls, or the stables. Are they stables or are they stalls? I'll have to look that up. But he is finished, so I'm pretty anxious to go look, and I want you guys to come along with us. Man, this is pretty awesome. I can see it from here, and it looks amazing. Are you guys ready? Oh my gracious. All right, here we are. I want to go on this side first. This side's a little bit smaller than the other side, and heck, let's quit talking, let's go look. Y'all come on. Okay, so remember, this first section is going to be open so we can park the tractors under here, and of course a lawnmower if we want to, and 1 tractor. We'll figure all that out. But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. As you guys can see right off the bat, we decided to go with 4 rails. Once Roberto put it up and showed us the 2, me and Brooke both love the 4 rails better than the 3. Plus, it's a lot more sturdier than it would have been if it had been 3. These gaps would have been wider and we wouldn't have had this board at the bottom. So for our animal's sake and our peace of mind, the 4 rails seem to be the way to go. I can't tell you guys how thankful I am that Brooke had the idea, the brilliant idea of putting the fence on behind the boards. All right, and this first stall here is gonna be the boys, which will be Joe, Mo, and Topper. This will be their stall. And this area here, this is where their feed and water will be. Their minerals will be over here. And of course, we'll leave this gate over here open. Oh gosh, let me show you the gates. Let me show you the gates. You saw me come in that first gate, but also we're gonna leave this gate open for the boys and have it where we can shut it if we need to. But see right there? So that gate will stay open for the boys so they can go in and out as they please. Oh, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Full on shelter. They got access to this right here. Let me show you guys this, of course. If it's not locked. It's not locked. Look at here. Oh, this is beautiful. Love it. So the boy goats can come in here. If we need to make it larger, we can leave this open for them. This is looking great. And if we need to, we can open this gate up and lead the boys around in this area. I think what we're thinking about doing for this side right here is that we're going to build a little fence around that spot right there and make this a breeding area maybe, where, you know, if we do want to breed the goats, they can come over here and breed. Originally we were going to leave this, well, it's just going to be open, but I think that's what we're going to do with this spot too. It'll serve several purposes. You know, it really looks like a barn now, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, let's go look at the other side now. I'm anxious about the other side. Oh, wow. Man. Look at this. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, this first stall, this is gonna be Nugget's stall. And of course, he's got access to inside the barn right here. And this is where Nugget's feed and water will be as well. Plus he's got this shelter right here. But Nugget's next door neighbor, right over here, this will be Miss Jessie. So this will be Jessie's feed and water, which is gonna work out great. And I guess I should mention, you can see right here that the fence is gonna go right through there. So this side will be Nugget and the geese. This side will be Jessie and the goats. So Jessie and the goats will be separate from Nugget. Also, if Jessie needs to go into a stall or an inside stall, then of course she's in here. We can lead her over here. You can see this much larger area here. And we can lead Jessie or the goats or whomever in here. And then of course we got gates that go like this to the other areas. So all that's great. All this is just perfect. And of course this bigger stall here that we just came through, this will be for the goats. Now our plan is to put the goats up in here at night for added protection. Of course we got double fencing, then they'll be in here. We should be completely fine. And we got the dogs. Jessie, we're not for sure yet. We've had a lot of people with donkeys reach out to us because we've mentioned about putting the animals up at night. That Jessie, for us not to get too upset if Jessie does not go up, because their experience has been that donkeys want to protect and that they will stay out. Even if it's raining, they will stay out. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll give Jessie the option. If she wants to go up at night, she certainly can. And we'll leave the gate open for her. So at nighttime, her gate will stay open and she can go in and out But the goats, we're going to definitely lock these guys up. We're going to shut the gate and keep the goats locked up at night until the morning when we come out here and feed first thing. All right, one more stall. Y'all look at here. So this is the last stall right here. And this one does go into the milk room. And Brooke thought it would be best to have it separated. Of course, the goats will come right on in here when it's time to milk. Get on their milk stand. I mean, this is just like we dreamed it and had it planned in our head. I mean, it's just like it right here. I mean, we're getting really, really, really close now. The next step, of course, is me and Brooke putting the fencing up. Hopefully next week the fencing will come in and we can get that done or get started on it and get the girls moved over here. I mean, whew, it's getting close. It's really getting close. I mean, we're really down now to pull in fencing and the animals can come over. And Brooke had her go run to town, so I cannot wait till she gets back. She's gonna freak out. All right, so what do you think?
Well, I don't think you're gonna think that I'm gonna say I don't like it.
Right.
And that's because I love it.
It looks great, don't it?
Man, I'm here to tell you. I couldn't be happier. And you know, we pick and choose things that we want to tackle ourselves.
Yeah.
And this is one thing that I'm happy we didn't try to tackle ourselves.
I agree.
It's something that needed to be done correctly and in a timely manner. So with us having the rest of the fence to put up, I am so thankful for Roberto and what a wonderful job they did.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing. And you ain't even walked around it. Yeah, you just came right here.
I came out here, but I see enough to know that I like it.
I want you to see the big area where the goats are going to go up at night.
You know what this means?
What?
I'm thinking I got room for a few more goats.
We gotta do our stall dancing.
Our stall dancing.
Yeah, this is our stall. Is it stalls or stables?
I'm sure somebody's gonna let us know. What do you think?
Yeah, they will.
Jason.
Hey.
This stall's too big to do this.
Oh goodness, what you gonna do? Oh.
Oh yeah. I kicked a little dirt up on the building.
That's all right. I'm sure a lot's gonna get kicked up on it. So, all right.
I'm pretty happy myself.
Me too.
If you want to, you can feed me out here.
I'll do that. And y'all be good.